At our school, we oversee more than 100 record signings every single year, and those signings are on the biggest labels in the industry. So at this point, we have a pretty good understanding of what the labels are looking for. So in this video, we're going to talk about what are those things and what are the things that you can do to have the best chance of getting signed. First, let me introduce myself. My name is Justin, and I run Cosmic Academy. Cosmic Academy is an artist development program. We've been around for over 10 years. We've worked with over 500, 600 students at this point, and they get incredible results. Play the biggest shows. We just had 3 students play EDCs, played Electric Zoo. They tour all over the world, and the record signings are phenomenal. They signed to Anjuna and Toolroom, Armada, Drum Code, Spinnin, all of them. So today we're going to focus on that area, signing records. Now, I'm not going to get into self-releasing today. I have a whole different video on that, but if you want to sign records, pay attention. So when I look at how our students are signing so many records, these great labels, what are these labels looking for? What do they want? They essentially want 3 things from you. 3 different areas that they want to see you're really good at. Number 1, professional quality sound. Number 2, a brand. You have to have a brand and some marketing. And number 3, a community or a network around you. In today's video, we're only going to focus on that first section, professional quality sound. However, do me a favor, hit that like button, smash that like button for me, and hit subscribe. Because I'm going to do a whole series on this where we're going to tackle the branding part and the community part, which are also essential to getting on these labels and getting to those next steps. So back to the first step. You obviously need the great music to get on labels, right? You need that. That's the first thing, number 1 thing. So we call that in Cosmic professional quality sound. When I say professional quality sound, we have to actually break this down into a few different sections. There's professional quality sound, quality sound. The quality we feel is one of the most important things, right? Sure, anyone can get lucky with a melody, they get lucky with a drop, but the quality is the gatekeeper. Why? Because when you send your song to a record label, for those that don't know, these labels are getting hundreds or thousands of songs every single week. And they can't sit there and listen to all 7 minutes of your track and hear like the creativity of the melodies, the creativity of the drops and the writing. So what they're going to do is they're going to listen to a few seconds and judge you on the quality. The quality is so important because that is a litmus test. That is a gatekeeper between the amateurs and the professionals, because you can't fake quality, right? You can't just open up a DAW and just amazingly be great at mixing and you're just incredibly good at sound design. It doesn't work that way. It takes a long time to get great with quality, correct? So that's why that's the gatekeeper. So within a few seconds, they will know, okay, this person is for real. Or on the other end, okay, the quality's not even there. I'm not going to listen to the rest of it. I'm not going to hear your great drop. I'm not going to hear your great writing, your great melody, your great creativity, because the quality, again, is the litmus test. So you have to get to the highest level you can on all of those fundamentals, on the compression, the EQ, the sound design. Is your mixing good? Do you know how to master yourself, right? You have vocals in the track. How's the processing? So all of those quality areas, that's going to get you through to maybe a full listen of the record. That's going to get you through to the next part of this process. So quality, it's not something that you can fake, and that's why quality is the gatekeeper. The other word I used was professional quality sound. And the professional comes down to your workflow and you finishing music, because these labels, they want to work with professional people at a professional level that can produce at a professional rate. What I mean by that is they don't want to just sign your record and then because you can't finish music, you don't put out a song for another 3 years. No. They want to sign someone who's doing this at a professional rate, who's putting out lots and lots of music, because that's going to help your original record. You signed with them, right? If you keep putting out bigger and bigger music and you're consistently putting out professional stuff, that's what they want to see. That's the kind of people they want to do business with, not someone that's going to make a song, disappear, and never make another track. No. So the professional comes down to you finishing lots of music, which of course has to do with your workflow and your efficiency. And for those that don't really understand how this would typically work, let's just talk through what happens when you send a record to one of these big labels. Let's say that you've passed the litmus test on the quality. So they've listened to that first song, they've listened to that initial pitch record, and you've made it through. They might not sign that record. A lot of times they say, okay, your quality's really good, but send us 3 more. Now you have to have enough music that you finish often at a professional level that you have 3 more ready to go. Now you've given them 4, and they might only sign 1 of those 4. But a lot of these labels are now doing what's called an option deal. Well, they'll add 2 or 3 more options, which means 2 or 3 more songs on your contract, which means if you're counting, if you're doing the math here, to get that one deal, it might actually take you 7 finished songs just to sign that one contract, just to get that one label signing. So finishing music is so important. That's why we call it professional quality sound, because after the quality, you also need to have a professional rate in which you're finishing music. And by the way, don't blame the labels on this one. This is not their fault that, oh, you have to be finishing a ton of music and signing a ton of music. That's not them. That's the fans. The reason why you have to finish a lot of music, produce a lot of music, and sign a lot of music is the fans. Their attention span at this point is like that, right? It's so small. So you have to keep giving them stuff. You have to keep giving them musical content because they want more and more and more, right? They get sick of a song real fast. So the labels know that, the people in the industry know that. So now it's essentially on us, it's on you, it's on producers to be able to handle that and give the fans constant, consistent releases. And that's why we call it professional quality sound. And when you're first getting started, your first signings, let's not call them, the top labels, but the starter labels, they might not be doing option deals, they might not be demanding this much work, but I can tell you with absolute certainty from all of our students that sign, like I said, over 100 records a year, the types of deals and the types of demands that they're looking for, they want to see that you can finish a lot of music, they want to see that you have the quality. So be really cognizant of that. Be aiming all of your efforts in those areas so you can deliver, and don't be pitching if you're not ready. I talk to my students a lot about this. They'll start pitching records immediately. No need. We all want to rush. We all want to just start on step 20 when we're only on step 2. It's okay. And just as like a word to the wise, don't be pitching labels until you are ready. If you don't have that professional quality sound and you're just sending your tracks off, these labels actually might get turned off by you. They might say, hey, why is this person wasting our time when they're clearly just starting out or they're not ready? Like I said, it's not bad to be just starting out. Everyone just starts in the same place. We're all just starting out, right? So have some patience. It takes time. And when you get to a place where you do have the professional quality sound, that's when you're going to have your best possible pitch. Like I said earlier, I'm going to go through the other sections of what they're looking for, because after the professional quality sound, they're going to check out your brand and you're going to want to have a community. So like and subscribe, make sure that bell is on to see those videos when they come out. I really appreciate you watching. We'll see you next time.